Kazakhstan is one of the world's major energy producers. It produces around 90 to 95 million tons of oil per year and more than 50 billion cubic meters of natural gas. Yet despite this abundance, electricity shortages and heating failures still occur, especially during winter. So how does an energy-rich country still struggle with energy security today? This video is part of the Energy Systems Today series on powering Central Asia. Here, we examine how Kazakhstan's energy system operates today, what it produces, how electricity is generated, and where the system's main constraints lie. Today, Kazakhstan's electricity system remains dominated by coal. Roughly 65 to 70% of electricity generation comes from coal-fired power plants. Natural gas accounts for about 20 to 25%, while hydropower contributes around 8 to 10%. Renewable energy, mainly solar and wind, still makes up only 4 to 5% of total electricity generation. Despite years of reform, coal remains the backbone of Kazakhstan's power system. Kazakhstan currently has about 24 to 25 gigawatts of installed electricity generation capacity. Installed capacity does not mean constant production. It means how much electricity the system can produce at maximum output. At full output, Kazakhstan's power system could generate more electricity in 1 hour than the entire city of Astana uses in roughly 2 full days. But capacity alone does not guarantee reliability. Much of this infrastructure was built between the 1960s and 1980s. The average age of power plants today is 30 to 40 years, well beyond the design life of many facilities. This aging infrastructure is one of the system's biggest weaknesses. Winter is the real stress test for Kazakhstan's energy system. Heating demand rises sharply, while aging coal plants and district heating systems operate at full capacity. In the winter of 2022 to 2023, a major failure at the Ekibastuz power plant left thousands of residents without heat during extreme cold. These events were not isolated accidents. They revealed deeper structural problems in maintenance, investment, and system resilience. Kazakhstan's oil and gas production figures are impressive, but what do they actually mean? The country produces about 50 to 55 billion cubic meters of natural gas per year. To make this tangible, 1 billion cubic meters of gas contains roughly 10.5 terawatt-hours of energy. That means Kazakhstan's annual gas production holds enough energy to generate more than 500 terawatt-hours of electricity in theory, far more than the country actually consumes. In practical terms, 1 billion cubic meters of gas can heat around 1 million homes for an entire year, depending on climate and efficiency. Yet much of this gas is not used for domestic electricity generation. It is exported, re-injected, or constrained by infrastructure. If Kazakhstan has so much gas, why does coal still dominate electricity generation? The answer lies in infrastructure. Most power plants were built to burn coal, not gas. Gas pipelines were designed for export routes, not for flexible domestic power generation. Converting the system would require new plants, new pipelines, and tens of billions of dollars in investment. Energy abundance does not automatically translate into energy security. Kazakhstan's electricity grid was designed to move large volumes of power over long distances. It connects northern coal regions to southern population centers, often over thousands of kilometers. This design enables scale, but it also creates bottlenecks, losses, and vulnerability. Modernization is underway, but progress remains gradual. Kazakhstan has taken steps to reform its energy system. Renewable energy auctions began in 2018. Electricity tariffs have increased to encourage investment. Grid upgrades are ongoing, but reform is slow, politically sensitive, and constrained by aging infrastructure. The system is changing, but not yet transforming. Kazakhstan today is energy-rich, but power-constrained. It produces energy at global scale, yet struggles with reliability, aging assets, and winter stress. In the next video, we will examine Kazakhstan's energy future, the options on the table, and the constraints that will shape what comes next. Subscribe to Powering Central Asia if you want to understand energy beyond the headlines.